Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to a game that I dearly love and play when I was a child. And it's the Agatha Christie Murder the Orient Express. Okay, shall we get started, baby? New Plaza, New York, born 1924.
In the house! You're surrounded! If you don't walk out that door unarmed in 10 seconds, we open fire!
I sure they won't, but...
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last chance!
Dude, just shoot. I mean, they probably won't.
Perforate it, boys!
Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. I love the ejection of the bullets that flying out. You know. Oh. Are you coming out? Ice and turkey.
Monsieur Hercule Poirot is a personal friend of mine. He has done a great service of the most secret and international importance to the government of Turkey. Now, he is suddenly summoned by the Prime Minister himself to return to Great Britain at once. I dined with him only last evening and promised him that I, Marcel Bourg, director of the train company, assures his friend's passage aboard this evening's train. Take my friend Poirot in charge, Mademoiselle Marceau. Secure a compartment of the highest comfort and see to his every wish. This office is depending upon you.
Nice.
Succeed, and I will consider the application for promotion you place on my desk week after week. Fail, and satisfy yourself with the position of clerk for the few short days you will remain in my employ.
Ooh.
Monsieur Poirot? All right, Antoinette. Here at last is the chance you've been waiting for. Your fate is in your own hands.
Oh, I love this game. I remember
Monsieur Poirot?
Yep. Ooh, this is nice.
Buckets of dried figs, apricots, dates, raisins, and mulberry.
Ooh.
This stall sells knives and cutlery of all kinds, even razor-sharp scimitars.
This fool tries to sell me a cleaver with no style or place.
Okay.
Tell him which is the better cleaver for the hacking.
No, I don't care.
Please, let me pass.
Yeah.
Answer my question. Tonight's meal depends upon it. Nothing is more important than that.
Left. I don't
Put
know.
cleaver in your left hand.
Ah, here at least is one who knows fine forged German steel when she sees it.
I mean, I don't know, dude. They look the same. Just one darker than the other.
Monsieur Poirot?
Oh, gotta catch up. Ooh.
Boxes of tea from Turkey and Ceylon. Herbal teas and thick, dark Turkish coffee.
Okay.
Monsieur Poirot?
Now see here, Foscarelli, I've done my fair share of traveling. I'll tell you, Kataya tiles are the finest made in Turkey.
And I tell you, it is the enamel tiles from Iznik. These are the oldest and the most beautiful of the Ottoman Empire.
Well, they are quite impressive, to be sure. But the Kataya tiles are more beautiful. I'm sure there are examples sold here in this bazaar that would prove my point.
Gentlemen, please, may I get by?
Yep.
What have we here?
Young lady, settle the dispute. You know the famous enameled ceramics?
Yes, of course, I live in Istanbul, but...
We have to wait here for our porter. Find us an example of a Kataya tile.
And an iznik.
Just borrow them for a second. No need to buy any.
How dare you ask me such a question?
It's the principle of the thing, miss.
I don't have time for this.
Then permit us to continue the debate without you.
Okay, maybe I will find some. Ooh.
Pottery and artifacts. Some of... That isn't quite... Well, I'll just borrow this.
Well, I'm definitely borrowing it.
I'm sure he won't mind if I just borrow this for a... This stall displays intricately hand-painted Kataya bowls. The merchant seems to be watching the man next to me closely.
I wonder
Fine
why.
hand-woven carpets and rugs. Fine hand-woven carpets and rugs. They look as if they truly might be able to fly like Aladdin's favorite carpet. Barrels of olive oil.
Hey, I got some.
Ah,
Did you bring us a Kataya?
or an iznik?
Here's
Here are
one.
both. I prefer iznik for their traditional decorative use in architecture, and Kataya for plates and bowls. But both are wonderful.
It is, of course, true what she says. The workmanship in both is exquisite.
Knows her own mind, I'll say that.
Thank you, young woman. Now we can turn our attention to more important things, like those fountains we were discussing earlier.
Sure, that most useless answer of all. It's a mystery coming.
Monsieur Poirot? Let me pass.
Her Excellency has lost her parasol. We are searching for it. To protect her from the sun, you see.
Okay.
I beg your pardon, but I am in a great hurry.
Then you are an ignorant girl indeed. Go about your business.
I expect she can buy another somewhere nearby.
A parasol fit for a princess? Here, I think not.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm truly sorry, Princess, but I'm in a great hurry.
Your generation often. I do not linger here for my health. I've lost my parasol. I can't think where I left it.
I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
If you could help us look for it. I am not as mobile as I was at your age, and Schmidt would rather fast than make an adequate search.
Oh, I bet.
Very grateful.
Ooh, there's a goat. Look like you're eating something. Hey, goat, move over here.
Seems so obvious in retrospect.
Creepy. Good job. We're true to them.
Could this be the parasol?
But yes, Dankeschön, Fräulein. If your Excellency pleases, we should board the train.
I still must buy a bracelet for my arthritis, Schmidt. There is ample time yet for the train. Let this helpful young woman pass.
Nice. Well,
Buckets of dried...
well, yeah.
I'm not sure what those boxes contain.
I don't know, maybe grain or stuff.
Buckets of dry... There must be grain in that sack.
Yeah, maybe. Look very nice.
Oh, please, European miss. I
Oh.
have the train to Calais to catch. But
Okay.
I am so turned about in here. The heat, the foreign peoples. I pray for a guide, but it's frivolous and weak, and I know, and God rightly does not grant these prayers. If you'll come with me, I can take you to the train. Oh, thank
Yes.
you. You are my guide that God sends to me. Yes, take me to the train, please. I must not be missing the train that leaves Istanbul on this day. I am Greta Olsen, matron to a small missionary school near the port of Gemlik. I nurse
Nice.
and instruct the children who have lost their way.
Oh. Well, let's keep going, shall we? Ooh.
Pottery and artifact. Sokeki Station's main entrance. Every time I pass through these doors, I feel the call of adventure.
Hector, make sure the statue is safely on board
Ooh,
before
this
departure.
stacks you.
Yes, Mr. Ratchet.
Ooh,
Who do they
Ratchet.
sell this pottery to?
Tourists, I expect.
Huh. Well, at least the dust looks authentic.
Excuse
us,
you.
please.
Well, hello.
Please, do not be stopping us. The train will be leaving without me.
French, right? Are you traveling with us this evening?
I don't see what business that is of yours.
Yep.
No need to go all stuck up with me, lady. Fellow passengers and all. Just trying to get acquainted.
Sure you are.
I really must insist you letting us past.
Insist some more. I like it when your eyes get all stormy like that.
Oh.
Mr. Ratchet.
Did you hear a squeak?
Must I summon the police?
Yeah.
No, there's no need to do that. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again.
Interesting. Ooh, that's pretty.
Royalty, the rich and famous, and infamous have all walked these halls.
I bet. Dun, dun, dun. Mr. Perot. We are walking over.
Mary.
Oh,
Not now, not now. When it's all over, when it's behind us, then...
ooh, that's interesting.
Don't let us stand in your way.
Okay, thanks. Don't mind me.
Sokeki is more than a train station. It is a work of art, all its own.
Sure. Hey, what's up?
Tickets, please. No one may board the train without a ticket.
Ooh, okay.
I must be making an inventory of my possessions. Everything. It gets lost.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Posters of Istanbul's attractions welcome arriving passengers.
Ooh.
I packed so quickly, I hope I remembered everything.
I sure you did.
Passengers' baggage. I confess I've always wanted to peek inside, to share the lives of my fellow travelers, but I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity.
Oh, you never know.
But I must travel this evening to London. It is of the most importance. My friend, Monsieur Bou, director of the line, assured me of a room aboard the Calais coach.
I am sorry, monsieur. It is incredible. It is off-season, yet the world elects to travel tonight. Not a single room remains.
Ooh. Here I come to
Pardon
save
me,
the day.
messieurs. I'm Antoinette Marceau from the Istanbul office.
Are you quite well, Mademoiselle Marceau? You are flushed and winded.
I'm fine, really. It was something of a chore to catch up to the train.
Yep.
But the train, it does not move.
Mademoiselle, please tell the gentleman the Calais coach is full.
I work for your friend, Monsieur Boss.
Yes.
Of course. And he without doubt has given to you the description most
Of
precise.
course.
I would have known you anyway. I have a passion for crime.
You enjoy the study of it, I hope, but not the committing.
Oh, the study, the gathering of clues, the questioning of suspects.
Yep.
Merely what the Americans call the footwork.
Legwork, I believe, monsieur.
As you say, I prefer the detection that occurs here. The legal process.
I mean,
My
I
scrapbook
think
contains many accounts of your cases.
it's
That
a
mysterious
little bit of
Orient
everything,
styles,
but
the death
hey.
of Roger Ackroyd, the noted businessman, Lord Edgware's murder. But forgive me, I'm rambling. What is your name?
Pierre Michel, madame.
Pierre
I've
Michel.
seen your name on reports. Your record with the company is excellent.
Thank you, Mademoiselle Marceau. I always strive to do my very best for my passengers.
Nice.
Then strive now, Michel.
Perhaps Monsieur could sit up in the salon car for the beginning of this journey?
Ooh.
Please give Monsieur Poirot room 16.
Yes.
It is taken, mademoiselle.
But number 16 is always kept in reserve for such emergencies.
Nevertheless, tonight it is occupied by an American gentleman, a Monsieur Hardman.
He does not sound like someone to be trifled with.
We must find a room for Monsieur Poirot.
Mademoiselle, if I could construct an additional compartment, I would.
Let me see your passenger manifest, please.
Yes.
I have an extra plan of the Calais coach with all the passengers listed. Take it by all means.
Thank you.
As you can see, every room is filled.
But there are
There
extra
are extra
beds.
beds.
Only two. In Mr. McQueen's room, but he has paid for a single. And Miss Olsen's room, but I hardly think Monsieur Poirot.
No, merci. I would not think of it.
Right.
Of course.
Good day, monsieur.
Well, if you got a single room, and so what about my room? I mean, I can go to sleep with the other people, you know?
Give Monsieur Poirot my room. I will be quite comfortable in the salon car.
Yes.
Mademoiselle, Poirot, he will not hear of such a thing.
I insist. I will not compromise the hospitality of the train.
Oh, if I must turn you out, why then you will stay in the room of Miss Olsen. I am sure she will not mind when she learns of your sacrifice.
True.
No, really, it isn't necessary.
No. Poirot has spoken. The matter is settled.
I
Yay.
will speak to the lady at once.
Part 1. The facts. Oh. The facts of all the people, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving on the train. Here we go. You never know where we're going, but we are going. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Ooh. Look at all these people. Oh!
Loin of this, leg of that. I am not eating the flesh of the animals.
In America, if it has fur, we either eat it or wear it. As my daughter always says, there's a lot America could teach people in other countries, if they'd only wake up and listen. She says one day you'll be able to go into a restaurant in Istanbul and order a hamburger. What do you think of that?
Why?
Why would you want to do such a thing?
Why? Everybody wants a taste of home.
I expect the Turks would agree with you.
Exactly. That's what my daughter says. It's only a matter of time and Turks will love hamburgers.
You will be sufficiently amiable to place in my compartment a bottle of mineral water before I retire this evening.
Certainly, Your Excellency.
For dinner, I shall have chicken cooked without sauces. Also, some boiled fish.
I am very sorry, Your Excellency. There is no chicken or fish on the menu.
Oh, is he chef for this journey? The German.
Oui, Your Highness. The cooking of Monsieur Klaus is admired all over Europe. It is a good that the train has secured his services.
No doubt. Very well, I will have lamb. Again, without sauces.
You've got to put it over big, whatever you're selling.
Sure, that is what I say all the time. With motor cars, it is no half measures.
Ooh.
This steak is excellent.
The pork is also very nice.
Say, we haven't been introduced.
That is very true. We haven't.
You are not
You
eating.
want to
I haven't
introduce
much
you?
appetite this evening.
How could I be so lucky to have found you?
You found me. Only after I'd chased you across 3 continents.
The statues in the baggage car?
Yes, I saw them loading the crate myself. They were very careful.
Huh. They better be. If it's damaged, I might enjoy owning a railroad. Who knows?
You travel often by train in your profession, mademoiselle?
Yes, I do.
You are a person most fortunate.
I'd rather fly.
Ah, mais non. Not for me are the aeroplanes, with their sudden changes of altitude, and the capricious tossing about of the passengers by the weather très mauvais. No.
In business, speed is often more important than comfort.
Oh,
Sometimes.
it is more than the comfort. The trains, they lend themselves to the romance and the intrigue. All about us are people of all classes, of all nationalities, of all ages. They sleep and eat under one roof. They cannot get away from one another.
Yep.
And at the end of the 3 days, they part. They go their several ways, never perhaps to see each other again.
True.
For a few moments only, the skilled detective has the chance to study his fellow travelers, to watch their little stories unfold beneath the microscope of the trained eye.
Tell me what you see.
You as well, mademoiselle. We will make the little game of it, n'est-ce pas?
Okay. Let the game started then.
One must look, one must listen at all times. If you were to listen at the door of any compartment, who knows what you may learn?
That would not be very proper, Monsieur Poirot.
True.
The student of crime must also be the student of human nature.
Ooh.
Oh, what better way to make the study? I will illustrate. Mademoiselle Marceau, you are facing the entire car, whereas Poirot, he sits with his back to most and is only observed upon entering. Start with the table farthest away, the 3 ladies. Tell me about them.
One is a Swedish missionary from a school near Gemlik on the Bosporus.
Yes.
She is also very uncomfortable in unfamiliar surroundings and gets lost easily.
That is truly wonderful. How did you arrive at this?
A little help.
I helped her find the train inside the train station.
Well, it is an important lesson, that. When you know the facts, why bother with the clues?
The older woman with the loud voice is American. Even with the length of the car between us, one can tell that.
Well, it is true what you say. And yet, she seems to be a woman quite amiable and without malice.
The younger woman is British from her accent. She seems very capable and down to earth. If we'd been at school together, I believe we would have been friends.
No.
Wait, she has a strong character, that one. Perhaps the strongest among us. But she is a mystery, nonetheless.
Ooh.
Why do you say that?
You observed her embrace of the most passionate kind with a proper English gentleman this afternoon?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Very un-English of both of them.
As you say. And yet now she sits at another table, indifferent to him and his glances.
Lovers quarrel?
What can have happened in so short a time for the lovebirds to fly from the light into the darkness? A good beginning.
Something.
And what is there to say about the tanned British gentleman?
He's not as proper as he looks.
Yes.
For he is so in love, it breaks down all the inhibitions.
They are married, but not to one another.
What did she say to him? Huh? Not now. Not now. When it is behind us, then.
They are waiting for the divorce to be final.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
He has spent much time in the tropics.
Yes.
Wait. Some far-flung corner of the British Empire. India, perhaps?
Military, I would say, from the way he carries himself.
Very good. And military? A posting in Egypt, perhaps? Or India?
Right.
And now the grand lady who sits alone.
I'd say royalty, a princess. Russian, probably.
Oh, no. You will not play the same trick on Poirot twice. Alors, she too you have met?
Yes.
I did a small service for her earlier today.
She has the very grim exterior, that one. But there is something about her, huh? A twinkle in the eye, perhaps? No. I think she is not quite so much the dragon as she appears.
True.
Alors, and across from her sits...
Hildegard Schmidt. Yes, I met her too. Quite unpleasant for a lady's maid. They're usually such mild creatures.
Vraiment. She also has sent her plate back to the chef twice for adjustments. Very particular about the cuisine. It would be nice if the menu was more varied. We march. This large table nearest the kitchen now, with the three gentlemen. What can you see?
The Italian sells motor cars.
Yes.
He's very enthusiastic about cars in general.
Wait, a salesman to his very soul, I would say.
The Englishman is very quiet.
He certainly does not share the enthusiasm for conversation of his companions. A superior sort, with a disapproving expression. That suggests nothing to you?
I'm afraid not.
Maybe.
A gentleman's gentleman, as the British would say.
A valet. Yes, I can see him pressing trousers and shining shoes. The American
not really,
appears
but...
to be a commercial traveler of some sort.
Wait, he carried the sample case when he boarded the train.
Oh.
Yet, I wonder. The case, it was quite small. Yet he seems very fit, does he not?
Mm-hmm.
The suit of such questionable taste, he can barely contain the muscles.
Can't a commercial traveler be athletic?
True.
C'est possible. And now,
I mean, maybe not, but who knows?
Observe the young couple directly behind.
Her dress is exquisite, very expensive. And the jewels. Oh, she's lovely. The kind of woman a man would marry and lavish gifts upon.
Oh.
It is very romantic, is it not? And yet I detect the melancholy in your voice, mademoiselle.
I'm sorry. I expect it's jealousy. I grew up in Jucar, a small town near Avignon. My parents wanted me to stay in Jucar and marry well, but I rebelled.
Yep.
Have you never rebelled, Monsieur Poirot?
These days, not so much, I fear. Rebellion, it is for the young.
Sometime.
I went to England, too, to university, then out here to Istanbul. I wanted to get as far away from Jucar as I could. I wanted mystery, adventure, romance. I became a clerk. No mystery, no adventure, and certainly no time for romance.
No.
Poirot is not so much the expert on romance. Yet mystery and adventure may be closer than you think.
The man is very
Nice.
handsome, aristocratic. He dresses as an Englishman, but his accent is Hungarian, I think.
Oui, a diplomat, I believe, fiercely in love.
Fiercely?
The man who makes the unwanted advances to his young wife would suffer for it. And now, to the last table, where the older gentleman has been glancing this way throughout dinner.
Oh.
The younger American man is named Hector something.
Yeah.
I like him. He seems very open and pleasant. He's Mr. Ratchet's secretary, I believe. But I don't think he's very happy in the position.
I don't think so
Perhaps
either.
an acquaintance worth cultivating for an attractive young lady traveling alone?
Monsieur Poirot, I would never be so forward.
Oh, but it is 1934, mademoiselle. Young ladies are forward. Even those from Jucar.
The older man's name is Ratchet, an American.
Yes.
Very coarse and brutish, despite the fine clothes and table manners. He forced his attentions on me in the bazaar today. I think he's been trying to renew the attempt all through dinner. He keeps looking this way.
Most would see the smiling round face with the pink cheeks and the brilliantly white teeth that are false and say, there sits a benevolent personality indeed.
Well, he
There
is
is
a
no
grump.
smile in his eyes.
No, there is a dark fever in them. Not a benevolent man, not a nice man at all. And forgive me, mademoiselle, but I do not think that he has been watching you.
Yes.
Poirot is the unfortunate victim of his interest this evening.
I think so too.
Hector, I'm not having dessert.
Oof.
I thought I might try the...
You go get started on those letters I dictate.
I don't know what.
But I...
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I think I have the pleasure of speaking to Monsieur Hercule Poirot.
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
My name's Ratchet. In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. It means big money. Big money. I'm a rich man. Rich men have enemies. I have an enemy.
Only one enemy?
Yeah.
Just what do you mean by that?
Monsieur, in my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, the enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy alone.
I appreciate your point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What matters is my safety. My life has been threatened, Monsieur Poirot. I'm used to taking
Used
care
to?
of myself. I'm not the kind of man to be caught napping, but you'll be extra insurance.
I regret, monsieur. I cannot oblige you.
Name your price.
I have been very fortunate in my profession, monsieur. I have made enough money to satisfy both my needs and my caprices. I take now only such cases in...
And I just don't like you, dude.
What's wrong with my proposition?
I don't like
If
you.
you will forgive me for being personal, I do not like your face, Monsieur Ratchet.
Woohoo! Ooh, we're stopping.
Train company employee. I have checked the baggage car for the supplies I ordered to be delivered here in Belgrade. There is no bacon. I will not make a breakfast tomorrow without the bacon. My reputation is at stake. Find me my bacon, or I leave the train here and you can cook all the meals yourself.
Train
okay.
company employee? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to look around.
Not really, but here I go, I guess.
Belgrade. This will be a brief stop to take on supplies, mail, and to add the Athens-Paris coach. There will be few, if any, passengers in this weather.
True. Ooh, we are walking. Oh, okay, this is weird.
Quite interesting.
I love her shoes. Ooh.
Belgrade Station. Not quite the splendor of Sakeki, but it is practical and serves its purpose well.
I bet.
The fountain looks rather forlorn in this weather.
Hey guys, what's up? What's going on?
Bloody awful weather.
The train better get moving soon. The passes west of here fill with snow pretty fast. Back in 29, there was a train trapped up there for a week.
Ooh.
Ah, Colonel Arbuthnot, isn't it? And Mr. McQueen.
Yep.
That's right. Say, you're the company representative, aren't you? I heard there was one on the train.
No.
I don't suppose either one of you has seen a side of bacon lying about.
Can't say that I have.
Yes, well, I've all the fresh air I need, if you'll excuse me.
I'll be getting along then, too. Don't want to hold us up.
Interesting. What the hurry? Oh, hello there. You seem interesting.
The attendant I saw boarding the restaurant car came through this gate. I suppose that woman was seeing him off.
Yeah, maybe.
The engineer and firemen are keeping the steam well up.
Sure.
This is our company representative.
Hi,
from
what's up?
Istanbul?
Yes.
A woman?
Mademoiselle Marceau, this is Tayyip, our engineer.
Are you ready to go?
I have been ready. I am not the slow one here. It is disturbed.
Can we reach Broad in this weather?
Maybe.
If any engine can get us through, it will be this 460.
I suppose I'll have to take responsibility if we go on.
Company representative? And a woman? No, this is my train, my decision. We go.
Okay.
What is the report from the station master?
It is not good, I'm afraid. Heavy snow is forecast for the mountains. The passes between Vancouver and Broad will fill up quickly.
Ooh.
How many passengers joined us here in Belgrade?
Yes.
Only one. A Greek doctor, I believe.
I think I saw the Athens-Paris coach attendant board the restaurant car just now.
Really? He should be back in the Athens-Paris coach.
Klaus is missing a side of bacon.
Yes.
He told me. I showed him the manifest. It was not on the Athens-Paris car.
That will be enough, Pierre.
Okay, what over here?
It is frustrating not to know what it says. Antoinette, you're in Belgrade. You can't read these tags. It is frustrating.
I'm guessing I have to find someone to read. Whatever they say.
Do you speak Serbian?
I am a Turk. Why would I speak Serbian?
I don't know.
Can you read Serbian?
A little. The manifests from Belgrade are in Serbian.
Could you read some
Nice.
tags on the Prague luggage truck for me?
Yes, of course. That appears to be a box of golf balls. That is, I believe, toilet paper, mademoiselle.
Okay.
From the looks of it, that crate contains more carrot juice than Prague will ever need.
Damn.
Slanina, we have found Klaus's bacon, Mademoiselle Marceau.
Can you take it to him so we can get underway?
At once.
Wait. Let go. Woohoo!
I do not protest the addition of you in my room, miss. You have helped me, and I am glad of the company, and I am a Christian lady whose heart is filled with charity.
Nice.
Fine, that's settled then.
But I have already been picking out the lower bunk for me, because I am afraid of the heights and the sudden stops of trains, and I would not like to return to the children broken.
Okay.
The upper bunk will do fine for me. I'll look forward to the adventure.
Yep.
And now, miss, excuse me, please. I will go to the WC, as you call it.
I was educated in England, but I'm French.
Oh? I was educated in Sweden, and I'm Swedish. You call it the toilet? Am I going to the toilet?
Mademoiselle Olsen, how you spend the next few minutes of your life is entirely your own private affair.
True.
Yeah, it is.
Awkward.
One must look, one must listen at all times. If you were to listen at the door of any compartment, who knows what you may learn?
I'm still not sure I agree in principle, but perhaps I'd best give it a go.
True to that. Getting over here, maybe? Ooh, nice. Ooh, I got some tape and some napkin. I don't know what the napkin used for. But I guessing we have to listen.
That guy is the most stuck-up human being I've ever met.
Ooh.
Even for an Englishman.
Rachette's a ballet?
Properly.
Yeah, massive. Glad I'm not traveling in the same room with him.
Oh, I like everybody. And him, he is as quiet as a little mouse.
You're welcome to him. That's my view. Deal the cards.
Oh, I hear their cards.
But look here, Colonel. Your policy in India is obviously self-defeating. You can't keep it as a colony forever, you know.
I don't see why not.
You probably wouldn't have seen why not back in 1776. But America is free as a bird now.
And suffering through one of the worst economic depressions in history, I believe.
You're not seriously suggesting that if the United States had remained a colony of England, we could have avoided a depression?
I don't see why.
Maybe. But I don't think that logic will...
I can't hear anything.
And then at my room.
It's completely quiet.
I'll make the parole room.
Whatever you're reading appears to distress you. It doesn't matter.
What doesn't matter?
I can't hear anything.
Maybe she's sleeping?
Oh, Rudolph, it is a nightmare.
Oh, the two couple.
I know how hard all of this is for you. The only good thing about nightmares is that eventually we wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Will you help me to be strong?
You are stronger than I, dearest. You have been through so much more.
My love, my love, my love.
Oh my God. What's this?
It's completely quiet.
Mr. Snagsby is dismayed to see, standing with an attentive face between himself and the lawyer at a little distance from the table, a person with a hat and a stick in his hand, who was not there when he himself came in and has not since entered by the door or by either of the windows. Yet
Okay.
this third person stands there with his attentive face and his hat and his stick in his hands and his hand behind him, a composed and quiet listener. He is a stoutly built, steady-looking, sharp-eyed man in black, of about middle age. Except that he looks at Mr. Snagsby as if he were going to take his portrait. There is nothing remarkable about him at first sight but his ghostly manner of appearing.
Enough, Schmidt. Detectives are not so superhuman as Mr. Dickens suggests. They are as human as you or I. Now, I will rest for a short while.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Interesting. With Osborne.
I can't hear it.
Anything in here?
It's completely
Oh.
Mademoiselle, what are you doing?
Michelle, you startled me. I'm testing. Monsieur Booth tells me there have been complaints from passengers that the compartments are not as soundproof as they might be.
Yeah.
So I am testing to see if improvements can be made.
You are certainly being very thorough, mademoiselle.
Ooh, where is he going? Ooh. Checking the kitchen.
I think I see where he went. I'll follow him at a distance.
The bag came. Hide!
Were you following me, mademoiselle?
Yes.
Yes, why are you away from your post in the Calais coach?
I was collecting some biscuits and an extra blanket for Princess Dragomirov.
Ah, good. That is the explanation, then.
May I suggest you return to the Calais coach, mademoiselle? I'll lock up here.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Interesting.
Pardon me, mademoiselle.
Okay, see ya.
Sterling silver, of course. What they say about the chef is true. This buffet is a carnival's dream.
I got something. The spirit lamb. Yeah, well, all I need is fire. We are going all the way down here. Oh, hello? Hey, welcome back.
Hello, Greta. Where have you been?
I am giving the headache powder to the American lady, Mrs. Hubbard. I do not think travel is suiting her the way it does you, and I miss.
I should return to my sleeping compartment.
Ooh, heavy snow coming this way. Ooh. A single snowflake land on top. No! It crashed. Oh. Dude, you may want to stop. Yep. Hold on. Oh.
Uninjured, Schmidt. Please stop your fussing.
No.
Everyone, please. The pass is blocked with snow. Nothing more.
Nothing more, he says. Nothing more? I can tell you there will be plenty more when I get in touch with my attorneys. American trains don't slam on the brakes in the middle of the night.
I expect they would if they were about to plow into a wall of snow.
True.
I am afraid we may be here for some time. But this has happened before.
Happened before, has it?
Oh.
What kind of a way is this to run a railroad, I ask you?
At least the worst is over.
What a face.
Monsieur Poirot, I'm so sorry. I apologize for the train company, for Monsieur Booth, and for me personally.
Calm yourself, Mademoiselle Marceau. I hold none of you at fault. Not even the engineer, who undoubtedly saved us from being buried by the avalanche.
True.
You have sprained your ankle.
It is not Poirot who has sprained his ankle, mademoiselle. It is the train who has sprained it.
Oh.
Yeah. The reason I do not sleep in the upper berth is to avoid pain.
Perhaps I should have slept on the floor. Thank you both for your attentions. If you would now please to allow me to suffer alone.
If you like.
Oh my God.
What can the children of her school be learning?
Maybe some good and some insane moves. Oh.
Was that a cry?
Well, and sort of a scream.
And a call bell.
Yeah, I heard that too. Someone may be ill. I should aid their sickness.
Oh.
No need to be alarmed. Let me have a look first. The clock says 12:37.
Ooh.
Ce n'est rien. Je me suis trompé. Bien, monsieur.
Oh, very shy.
Is there drama or calamity?
None.
It was Monsieur Ratchet, but he is well.
Yeah.
Then let us hurry back to sleep.
Oh. What's going on? Someone getting in the train. Oh. Huh? What time
The
is
clock says 1:17.
There you are. I've been ringing and ringing.
Okay.
I beg your pardon, madame. Voulez-vous quelque chose? You require?
There is a man in my compartment.
Oh.
But, madame, as you can see, there is nowhere a man could hide himself.
I woke up and a man was there. I felt it.
You say yourself, madame, that your door was bolted. How did he enter? How did he depart?
Avalanches, intruders. What's next?
True. Oh.
What now?
Someone fell or something?
The clock says 1:22.
Hello? Anyone there? Oh.
I should try and figure out who that person in the kimono was before I go back to sleep.
True. Maybe, Michelle or Michael will know what's up.
Michelle? Who was the woman in the scarlet kimono?
I am sorry, mademoiselle. I was updating the inventory of the Calais coach supplies. I did not see her face.
What compartment did she come out of?
I am not sure. One of the rooms in the middle of the car, I think. Madame Hubbard's, perhaps, or Monsieur Rachette. By the time I noticed her, she was moving away from me.
Ooh.
Has anything unusual occurred?
Yes.
Well, there was the avalanche, of course. Later, Madame Hubbard insisted she saw a man in her room, but I could find no one.
Has anyone been up and about?
Only you and the other lady. It has been quiet for some time.
Did you hear a thud a moment before I appeared just now?
Yes.
No, I heard nothing, mademoiselle. Perhaps it was in the compartment next to yours, Monsieur Poirot, perhaps.
I don't think so. Time to go to sleep. Ooh, we have
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit in the train till I got to Paris. But now we may be here for days and days. And my boat sails day after tomorrow. How am I going to catch it now? I can't even wire to cancel my passage. I feel too mad to talk about it.
My sister, her children wait for me. What will they be thinking? They will be thinking bad things have happened to me.
I have business in Milano. A very rich gentleman with his eye on an Alfa Romeo designed by Enzo Ferrari himself. If I am late, I may lose the sale.
Say, you never said what line you were in.
That is very true. I didn't. We may be here
Short
for
and
days.
sweet.
Back in 29, there was a train trapped in the snow like this for a week. The passengers almost starved. I'm told they hunted wolves for food.
Ooh.
There's always cannibalism, of course. I remember one time up near Kashmir, I say. Old man, are you going to eat those rashers of bacon? They're quite nice.
What country is this anyway?
Yugoslavia, I believe.
Oh, one of those Balkan things. What can you expect?
You work for the train company? Yes, but there isn't much I can do, I'm afraid. They'll send out a plow train from Broad. It's standard procedure. I don't blame you. There's nothing anyone can do.
Ooh.
Monsieur Poirot is right, Mary. Oh? He said you are the strongest character among us. I agree. Oh, no. No, indeed. I know one far, far stronger than I am.
Oh.
Michelle, you look almost ill. What is wrong?
Pardon-moi. Mademoiselle Marceau, Monsieur Poirot requests you come to his
Murder?
compartment at once.
Someone murdered someone? I mean, that probably is. You know?
What has happened, Monsieur Poirot?
Murder, mademoiselle.
Of course,
savage
yeah.
nature. I have ordered all of the train doors to the outside to be sealed, with the exception of the rear door of the Athens-Paris coach.
Ooh.
So that the engineer and fireman of the train may keep the engine's boiler provided with the coal. It would become very cold in here otherwise without the steam heat.
True.
The attendant...
His name is Matteo, I believe.
Matteo will inform us immediately if anyone else attempts to depart the train. Fortunately, the only passenger in the Athens-Paris coach is Dr. Constantine here.
Hey, what's up?
He has examined the body. Doctor, Mademoiselle Marceau represents the owners of this train. You may speak freely.
Oh, no! Who has been killed?
Monsieur Ratchet. So what shall we do, mademoiselle?
Monsieur Poirot, I appeal to you.
Yes.
We cannot wait for the Yugoslavian police.
Nope, and he
They
won't
will detain us all for weeks
be
while they
much
trample
help.
evidence and bluster about with no idea how to solve a murder. Ah, if only we were in Greece.
Take command of the investigation.
Oh, must I?
We both know the longer a crime goes uninvestigated, the more difficult it becomes to solve.
Yep.
Ah, yes, of course, I remember. You are the student of crime. And what you say is very true. All the same.
You can be on your way to your important case in England. We can avoid delays, annoyances, and 1,000,001 inconveniences for all the passengers.
I am addressing an important medical conference in London in 2 days.
Oui, c'est vrai. Any additional delay would be difficult.
Monsieur Poirot, my job isn't much, but it's all I have.
Oh.
The avalanche, your injury, now a murder. If it isn't solved, I will lose my job.
No, you cannot be blamed. I will have a word with Marcel. You have my guarantee that he will not fire you.
Solve the mystery. All we need say when the police arrive is, here is the murderer.
Mademoiselle, use your own powers of observation. Alors, Poirot, he is confined to bed in the most serious of pain. How can he take command of anything?
In my scrapbook, I have a quote from you. How does it go? To solve a case, a man has only to sit back in a chair and think. Use the little gray cells of your mind.
Of course.
I have often used the murderer's own words to spring my trap. And now I am caught by my own. Well done. Eh bien, mademoiselle, I will do what I can. I ask only that you do my legwork.
Yeah.
This would appeal to you, I think.
You know it would.
I will issue to you the challenge I once made to my friend Captain Hastings.
Ooh.
Accept, and we will play a little game between ourselves. You will need to use your own little gray cells as much as Poirot. And in the end, we will see if the student of crime is ready to graduate. Refuse? I will guide your investigations much more. Either way, the crime, it will be solved. It is an important decision you must make now, before we proceed. I will not ask again.
Yes.
Do you accept?
Totally
I am
100%.
honored.
Yeah.
I gladly accept the challenge.
Excellent. Now, if you reach an impasse, think only, what would Poirot do?
Are you going to
Imagine that I am
close
there
your
beside
mouth, dude?
offering
Doctor
counsel.
dude?
It may help. So, we begin. Dr. Constantine, take her next door.
Yep. I love the train. I love how it sort of relaxes to it, but yet still you're in a game. You're solving a murder.
Regardez, mademoiselle.
Ooh.
Nothing else to see in there.
She becoming. Oh. That could happen to you. A letter H. A small scrap of bone paper. Look like there may be one there, but okay. Got person. Just a small statue. Like where I come from. I mean, interesting statue. Different. Some.
I did not close the window despite the chill.
Footprint.
I thought there might be fingerprints. And the cold, of course, helps preserve the body.
Quite interesting.
Oh, dear. Someone must have stood there and stabbed him again and again.
There is something in the pocket of his pajamas. Something heavy. I did not disturb it.
Oh.
115. That agrees with my calculations.
Okay.
The man was armed? It is bizarre. Why did he not defend himself?
I have no idea, dude.
Has anything been disarranged in this compartment?
No, mademoiselle. I was careful not to move the body in making my examination.
Nice. Ooh, what's this? A pipe cleaner. Small caliber handgun. Spectrum. 115.
There is something in the pocket.
Ooh, some matches. What if we light up this?
The lamp is now lit.
Yes, it is. I don't know why, but I did. Ooh. 13, 18. I don't know what that means. Go talk to Poirot.
Monsieur Poirot.
Yes.
And that is everything I've discovered so far.
Yes.
We progress, mademoiselle. Now, let us see what we can learn.
The pipe
cleaner and the handkerchief are good clues.
Possibly. What can we learn from them?
The box of matches suggests the round one belonged to Monsieur Ratchet.
I concur.
What of the residue in the tumbler? A sleeping powder, perhaps, such as that I found in the suitcase. It might explain why Monsieur Ratchet did not cry out when he was attacked.
A possibility. However, in my experience, the usual dose of a sleeping draught would not be strong enough to prevent awakening if one were violently attacked.
True.
The wounds tell too many different stories.
Wait, the matter begins to clear itself up wonderfully. The murderer was a man of great strength. He was feeble, it was a woman, it was a right-handed person, it was a left-handed person. Ah, c'est rigolo tout ça.
Or,
and the victim, what does he do in all this? Does
thing?
He cry out? Does he struggle? Does he defend himself? No. He awaits his doom with the greatest composure.
Or it's like everyone, you know, could...
Are the false teeth important?
Only to one who must wear them.
Ooh.
And why you took for yourself the false teeth of the dead man is not for Poirot to ask. But I hope they prove themselves as useful to you as they undoubtedly did to him.
True.
The small metal statuette. It is very old.
Yes.
And possibly quite valuable. Take it with you. Learn more of it if you can.
The gun was unfired.
He would certainly have defended himself if he had been able. For now, it might be better if you keep the gun with you for your protection.
Yes.
I would not like our collaboration cut short prematurely.
Me either, but...
Remember the bottle I found in the suitcase?
Wait, a sleeping draught and the bottle half empty. It would be instructive to learn if Ratchet took his usual dosage last night.
Maybe, maybe not.
I found only the cigar in the ashtray. No pipe.
Certainly, this is a clue masculine. Monsieur Ratchet smokes the cigar, lighting it with a round match, and someone else, still to be determined, smokes the pipe, lighting it with a flat match.
The broken watch tells us the time of death exactly.
Very convenient, the broken watches.
1:15. Well within Dr. Constantine's estimate of midnight to 2 a.m.
Yep.
What you say is true.
The footprints outside the window are important.
What did they say to you?
A little
The
bit.
killer may have fled the train.
And gone where? Still, they must be investigated.
I found the inscription REV 1318 printed on the hatband of his hat.
Well,
A curious inscription indeed for the hat.
The letter H can help us find the owner of the handkerchief.
A clue feminine. So dainty. And to have the letter embroidered upon it is so convenient. One cannot complain of having no clues in this case.
If a man killed Ratchet,
After the sociable smoke,
then the woman came in later, not noticing he was dead, and attacked him as well.
also not noticing that she had dropped her handkerchief. Very fortunate for us that she was so unobservant.
The burnt
Maybe-
paper could be significant.
maybe
What
it's
strikes you
meant
as most
to
important?
put it there.
What was burnt and why?
Yes.
Précisément.
But the paper is impossible to read.
It is possible that some of the writing on the paper can be made legible again if the scrap can be protected, flattened, and held firmly in place while the heat is applied. I will need something with which to handle the paper most delicately, 2 objects of metal netting that we can place it between, and a source of constant heat. Collect for me
Okay.
these items, and we will see what we shall see.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to snoop almost everyone.
I should look for the items Monsieur Poirot needs to read the burnt scrap of paper.
True. Ooh.
No,
Not. One hat frame.
this is the wrong...
Ooh, Deborah.
Regardez, mademoiselle.
CMH.
Quite interesting.
Ooh, I want that. Recipe. Ooh.
Nothing of in.
Anything in here? Oh, yay!
That will do nicely. It's locked fast.
Ooh.
This is the...
One hat frame, but let me. This button and my beacon. Ooh. Okay.
I'll put this into my scrapbook so I can take a closer look.
Let's take a look at it now. The mom actions love, of course. They a very heartwarming story. They actually tell you a big go joy about one hand so regret as I did when their age. Precious Suzu was wondering if the recipe for Bake Witch. Isn't she clever? Matt Jr. wanna go right out and shoot the big bad wolf. Scare him. What trouble I had. Pause and that's both without stuff. What I tell. Just think mommy, anything for fortune. I cannot wait to see you. Ooh, okay. If you guys wanna take a quick look and scan around that, you can do it.
It's locked.
What about in here?
The door is locked.
Nope. I guess this must be it. Ooh, another one.
That will do nicely. This looks like a puzzle box. Let me see if I can get it open.
Ooh. Okay. Up here, maybe we go get this down.
I tried. I don't think...
Down and then... Ooh, nice!
And now to see what was so cleverly guarded.
Yes, let's see.
I'll only keep this as long as I need it. I'm no thief.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what's in here. This locket extracts from the Princess Puzzle Box. It has a picture of a young girl inside. She looks vaguely familiar. A little chubby of a face, but cute nonetheless. What's in here? Sorry.
A single pipe smoker aboard, and all roads lead to him.
True to that. Ooh, hard man. What you got in here? I got some...
Regardez, mademoiselle.
It's a pipe? Okay. I guess I'm going back to Mr. Poirot. Okay.
I have everything I need to read the paper.
That is most pleasing.
I have all the pieces.
So we put this into this.
The curling tongs have the burnt paper firmly but delicately in their grip.
Mm-hmm.
No, that isn't.
Maybe...
The paper holder is now in place. Now on to securing a heat...
Well, I have a heat source. Ooh. What does it say? Remember little Daisy Armstrong.
Daisy Armstrong, c'est ça. I now know the real name of the dead man.
Yep.
And I know why he had to leave America.
Monsieur Poirot, I have documented that case in my scrapbook.
I remember well the case. 10 years ago, Colonel Armstrong was an Englishman. He married the daughter of Linda Arden, the most famous tragic American actress of her day. They lived in the city of New York and had one child, 3 years old, whom they adored. 2 men snatched Daisy from the arms of her nursemaid. The police were convinced that the young woman had some knowledge of the crime and questioned her relentlessly. The enormous ransom was paid, but 2 weeks passed with no word from the kidnappers. And then there was a break in the case. 2 brothers named Perkinson were identified by witnesses and tracked to a farmhouse somewhere outside of the city. The Perkinsons were arrested at the farmhouse where they and a woman not identified had been hiding. They were tried and convicted. At their trial, they implicated Cassetti, not only as the mastermind of the scheme, but the man who shot the little girl.
Properly.
The tearful testimony of the Perkinson brothers surprised many, but they admitted their guilt. And in America, the crime carries the maximum penalty. During the sentencing, the Perkinson brothers tried to make the escape. Jeffrey was captured, but not his brother. And Cassetti had vanished without a trace. Madame Armstrong gave birth to a dead child born prematurely, and she herself died.
Aww.
The evening after the double funeral, a broken-hearted Colonel Armstrong returned to the family brownstone on Park Avenue, locked himself in his study, and shot himself.
Oh.
A body was discovered in the New York harbor shortly after Jeffrey Perkinson died in the electric
Ooh.
chair. It was identified by a relative as Robert Perkinson. If he was a suicide or killed by Cassetti, was never known.
Yeah.
Cassetti was still at large, seen now here, now over there, and still more tragedy was to follow.
Mm-hmm.
The police refused to believe the hysterical denials of the poor girl, hoping she might lead them to Cassetti. In a fit of despair, the poor girl threw herself from a window and was killed. It was proved afterwards that she was absolutely innocent of any complicity in the crime.
Yes.
Cassetti was the man, there can be no doubt. He had used the same methods in the past. Hired men down on their luck to do the dangerous work, but taking most of the ransom for himself. And always killing the victim if the police were closing in.
Yep.
He had many enemies, that one.
I cannot regret that he is dead.
Yes.
I agree with you, mademoiselle.
Still, it is not necessary that he should be killed aboard one of our trains. There are
I don't
other
think
places.
you should
Indeed. The investigation
Kill
continues. And we
of any
progress.
train or
And
anywhere.
now is the time for the assembling of the evidence. Collect all passports, gather information about our suspects, seek out any clues, follow every possible trail.
Okay. Part 2, the end. Oh, I'm excited for the next part.
Goodness, it seems to have gotten extremely cold in here.
Oh, really? Wonder why.
Mademoiselle,
Oh.
the engineer has just informed me. A rock from the avalanche, it struck the undercarriage of the coal tender. The pipe that carries the steam that heats the train is damaged. It must be repaired, or we will all freeze to death.
True.
Could this be coincidence? Either way, I'd better look into it immediately.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video of this mystery. Bye!